Yeah, I saw that one that is when he used to do one on that. It's like 50 years old. It's
2023. Okay, approval of the agenda recommendation that the regular council meeting agenda for October 25th, 2023 be approved as circulated. Councillor Evans, Councillor Bushel, all in favor, and were carried. Adoption of minutes, recommendation that the minutes of regular council meeting held on October 11th, 2023 be adopted. Councillor Rich, Councillor Evans, all in favor, carried. Okay, so we are going straight to staff reports, the District of Sycamore financial report. And we're going to get Bianca to take this away.
Quick, there's nothing crazy on here, I don't think. Just looking at the balance sheet, big one, property tax receivable. We just have a few larger accounts, that's why that one is up a bit over last year, but overall, our collections after the due date, we've done a lot of reminders and stuff, and we've seen a really big uptick of people, oh, I forgot and all that, so that's really good. And I have to say, our Anna Marie in our finance department, she new in January, she is doing a fantastic job of, you know, talking to taxpayers and everything, so that is looking good. Our revenues, as we know, we deployed a lot of our firefighters this year, so we have some increased revenue. We never budget for revenue there because every year is different, so positive there. And investment income, fantastic. Our interest rates were good, better than we even budgeted. We did up the budget for investment income, and we've already about half that, which is fantastic. Expenditures overall are pretty much on par for budget, which is great. Water and sewer, both of those we've seen larger consumption over last year, so our revenues are perfect. Both of them, water we upped our budget for expenditures there, and we're hitting right around that mark. We have 32% left. Makes sense. We have 3 months left, so good there. Sewer, quite a bit higher over last year. Mostly that is due to chemicals, and we're assessing what 2024 is going to look like. And Daryl are doing some analysis on that. But overall, looking pretty good. And then our capital projects have gone up a lot since our last update. At this point, we hadn't actually gotten billed for Capella yet. That'll hit next, the final year end. But the curve culverts in there, and yeah, and it's work done. And yeah, and then if you look at the community health center, it's pretty much on par to hit our budget. We're actually like perfect 25% deficit, so we'll be coming in. And we've almost budgeted perfect for that one.
Oh, that's awesome. Good.
So overall, things are rolling like they should be in finance.
Good. Good job. Council, any questions? Oh, good. Look at that. Thank you, Bianca. Oh, now we need to, there's no recommendation on this. Perfect. Thank you so much. Great job. Okay, a development variance permit number 23288 DVP 1436 Silver Sands Road. The recommendation is that the District of Sycamoose authorize assurance of development variance permit number 23-288 DVP on the condition that assurance be withheld until the watercourse development permit for the proposed screen room has been issued for the subject property located at lot 36, district lot 452, Kamloops Division Yield, District Plan 19182. And Nicole, you're going to take this away.
Yeah, thank you. So tonight we have the owner online and the owner's agent Al in the gallery. We also have the fire department here answering questions. Okay. Okay, so this is the property. It's located at 1436 Silver Sands Road, just outlined in black there. On the left-hand side, the OCP designation is low density residential. And on the right-hand side, zoning is R1. So this proposal is to demolish a portion of the existing deck and then construct a screen room. And so the variance in this application is for the interior side setback from 1.5 to 1.2. And here's a couple photos on the left. There's the existing deck and then an example of where the screen room could be. And on the right, kind of just a street view. I just want to mention on the left, and we might touch on it in the next slide, is the cedar trees are proposed to be removed to accommodate for the screen room. Okay, so the setback that's proposed matches the existing deck that is there. And if approved, they will require a watercourse development permit and a building permit. They wanted to apply for this variance first, because if the variance isn't granted, then that could change their plan for building and the development permit, the watercourse development permit. It's proposed to be outside of the SPIA and will meet the BC building code for fire separation. And so we've responded or referred to internal staff, and so building commented that fire separation will apply, no comments from bylaw, then fire. So it's located outside of the 10-minute fire response area because of the railway. But the cedar hedge is proposed to be removed, so it's kind of a compromise there. At the Planning and Development Committee meeting, we talked about the need for a larger discussion about how we can better the 10-minute response in that area. And so that is set. And engineering had no concerns.
Okay, thank you. So I need a mover on this. Councillor Bushell, Councillor Beach, and Council, do you have any questions or discussion? None? All right. Call the question. All in favor? And it's carried. That was easy. That's an easy button.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Okay, and then we have correspondence from a letter from Minister Ralston, who we met with at the UBCM. So does anyone want to make any comments? Councillor Evans.
Yeah, more of the same. The response is like, yeah, try this, but yeah, I was pretty frustrated with the letter. In the sense that, you know, how long have they been putting us off on our community forest? 10 years. And so it's like, basically he's saying good luck. So anyway, I just want to express my frustration.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I appreciated
The letter.
on this, well worded, nice.
Thanks. Thanks, Bob. And that's it for correspondence. So now, oh, go ahead, Kelly.
Sorry, and I just wanted to give a quick update. So in this letter, it did, when we are talking about the cumulative effect study, it did promise some timelines on the project and to reach out to Gord McDonald. So I did talk to Gord McDonald today, who did give me a really quick update on where they're at with the cumulative effect study, which I don't really even think it is a cumulative effect study. I know we're calling it that right now. But high level, what has been said is that by December 1st, they will be receiving a work plan of what the deliverables will be. And so we will then discuss after December 1st what that will be, which is high level understanding is basically they're going to be going through all the studies that have been done on the channel and do a gap analysis. Right, so I think that's where it's going. And then on March 15th, there will be a requirement for a progress report. And yeah, so I'm gonna get a follow-up with Gord in December once we actually know what the work plan and deliverables will be. And we did talk about developments that would be on hold during this process, and he's been very clear and reiterated that the only thing that is on hold is any new water tenure. So if you have approved water tenure and you are doing works within that water tenure, you are still good to proceed with that. And they only have one application for a private water tenure within that area. So I just wanted to clarify that that's what I've been told. And we'll get a follow-up in December. I'll follow up in December. So I'd share that with everybody.
Excellent. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, all right, so we can go right into public question period. Does anyone, this is a short one tonight. Any questions from the gallery?
Start at 3.
No, it started at 5. It's a short one tonight. That's usually, yeah. Yeah, the cow was at 1 o'clock today. Normally at 3 we go in camera, but we had no in camera today, so then we go to 5 to our regular council meeting.
This is short.
It is super.
Very short.
Mary, do you have, oh, sorry, Ed, go ahead.
Just fire chief, how high is your ladder go to fire department? Sorry, 3 stories or?
It's a 75 foot, so theoretically up to 7.
7 stories?
Little dicey even at that though.
Thanks, Brett. All right. Gord, do you have a question for
I
council?
was gonna tell Mary she missed all the good stuff in the cow meeting.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to say, Brett, your fire hall looks great.
Great.
What did I miss?
I should have been there.
Had to be here, yeah.
Here, yeah, now you're gonna have to read the minutes. Anybody online? Oh, go ahead, Councilor Rich.
Yeah, just to address Mary, I talked to Jake and I talked to Mary and I've talked to Daryl and Jake have talked about the ball fields. So, Daryl's on it. He's like ahead of us.
Okay, perfect. Okay. That's it for us.
Nobody online?
Nobody online? Nobody online? Oh, goodness gracious. A recommendation that the regular council meeting for October 25th, 2023 be adjourned at 5:12. Oh, that's
Better than you.
Councilor McCabe, Councilor Beach, all in favor, and we are adjourned.